Ladies and gentlemen, the following fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is a striking specialist and stands 6 feet 4 inches tall. He weighed in officially at 242 pounds and holds a perfect professional record of 3 wins and no losses. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Isaiah Pinson. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He is an MMA specialist and stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. He weighed in officially at 257.4 pounds and also holds an undefeated record of 3 victories and no defeats. Fighting out of London, England, Abraham A.B. Babley. Your referee and judge, Kevin McDonald.
You're right here, right?
Kevin McDonald will oversee the action in this heavyweight contest. Abraham Babley is in the black trunks, Isaiah Pinson in the white.
He will. Or not.
Touch of the gloves and the southpaw stance for AB.
I think sometimes the speed of Abraham Babley is a bit of a shock for heavyweights, but Isaiah Pinson, I don't think he's going to be that surprised. He's a very good athlete in his own right. Ooh, that was fast. Nice knee to the midsection.
Pinson pumping that jab out, looking to take advantage of his significant reach advantage.
Yeah, Pinson has a real height advantage, but Babley's dealt with that before. You can see in his last fight, he was fighting a much bigger guy.
I like how Babley stays just inside of the punching range to try and encourage his opponent to throw, but you can see the respect that Pinson has. He's not throwing because he's expected to have to defend something like a beautiful takedown.
Babley drove all the way through that one. Still wrapped up both of Pinson's legs right here in front of our broadcast position. Isaiah Pinson posting his left hand on the head of Abraham Babley, trying to get some elevation in his hips. Right now, AB staying heavy.
Really heavy, driving his right shoulder into the top of the leg of Isaiah Pinson, making it very difficult for him to scramble, and re-establishes that takedown. Very nice. Isaiah Pinson trying to force the head away of Babley, try and create some space for himself to scramble.
It's lovely control by AB.
Babley tried to step into the mount, forcing Pinson to give up his back. Now Abraham Babley will look to mat return here. Back to his feet, Isaiah Pinson. Leah, what's he got to do to extricate himself from the cage here?
Pinson's going to have to try and create some space. Whether he gets an underhook or overhook. Oh, he's going to get back to his knees. Try and posture push on the head to try and create that space, so Babley can't get that single or double leg.
That low center of gravity for Babley works really well on those single leg takedowns. He was able to turn on a sixpence there and put his opponent back on the canvas. Now that's good work. There's smart things to do. Strike your opponent. Try and force Babley to defend here a little bit. At the moment, Isaiah Pinson is on the back foot, just trying to find his way back to his feet here.
Pinson's activity here, trying to get back up, has negated a lot of offense for Babley, who's had to spend all of his time working on those takedowns. But now Babley unleashes a couple left hands as Pinson gets back to his feet.
Look at this tight waist here. That's the problem here for Isaiah Pinson. He needs to free himself. Now he's got an underhook. Now he turns himself off the fence. Very nice.
Good work here. Babley tries to go with a left hand to the body. Big left hand went upstairs. Now AB letting his hands go. Another left hand landed.
Pinson's going to have to open up at some point here.
Abraham Babley continues to find a home for that left hand. Overhand, throwing the big wide hook, confusing some of the defense for Isaiah Pinson. And there's another shot. Big lift, and down goes Isaiah Pinson.
Just throwing heavyweights around like it's nothing. This is pretty good. This is pretty good from Babley. You can see how he's bound that back leg as well. That's causing his opponent some problems. Isaiah Pinson's gonna have to get his base leg underneath him, get his knee to the fence, then he can start to build back up. We've got Babley working around to the back now, trying to get that tight waist again, as we were talking about a moment ago.
Yeah, this is a great finishing position. If AB can let some strikes go, Pinson can't settle. He's going to have to explode up.
45 seconds left in round number 1. Heavyweight bout between Abraham Babley on top and Isaiah Pinson trying to get himself up off this Bellator mat. Sharp right hands from Pinson trying to give Babley something else to think about.
And these are all scoring shots as well. If he lands enough of these, he can win these exchanges in this position. At the moment, Babley is able to just kind of sit here. These aren't really bothering him too much. At any time Isaiah Pinson starts to scramble, Babley focuses on returning him to the mat. So he has to expend that energy to get back to his feet. Nice short elbows in there as well. Very effective, Travis Brown style.
Look at Babley's looking great right now. His offense is fantastic. Good striking, great wrestling, and great control. He takes that round 10-9.
Round 2 underway here. We'll be checking in with Big John throughout the night. Good counter right hand there from Isaiah Pinson, who's going to have to get something going in the second round. And there was a leg kick, one of Dan Hardy's keys to victory for Pinson early.
You've got to try and do some damage to that base of Babley, because that's where he generates so much of his power from. You see this constant movement that he's got now, this little bounce on his toes. It's very unusual for the heavyweight division. And there he is again.
Takedown again for Abraham Babley.
Nice work passing as well. Slides his knee through. He's got that foot on the inside of the leg to pry his opponent's guard open. Very, very nice here. Smart work from Babley. He may look to pass the half guard entirely to side control, but then of course he has to deal with his opponent having both of his legs available for scrambling.
Pinson can't settle here. He's going to have to make frames, get an underhook, try and fight back to the feet. I think he needs a bit more urgency in the get-ups.
Yeah, I don't like this acceptance of being on his shoulder here, Lee. I think you're very, very correct. It's very difficult given the fact that Babley is sitting on his right leg. It makes it difficult for him to move his hips at all. And again, Babley with the tight waist in between his opponent and the fence.
Yeah, that position in the fence makes it extremely hard to get up.
Babley being so compact as a heavyweight as well, it must make him a difficult problem to deal with. He doesn't quite spread his weight over his opponent like a really big heavyweight would, but because he's compact, he's a small ball of muscle. If you do start to scramble, he puts all of his effort into that particular thing, be it the single leg, the high crotch, or whatever he's focused on. You can see the size of his legs, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, the way he's able to tripod up like that, there's so much pressure coming down on Pinson in this position.
And the head pressure as well.
We always talk about cardio when it comes to heavyweight bouts, and as we get to the halfway point of this contest, the fact that Isaiah Pinson has had to be pushing against 250 hard-working pounds of Abraham Babley for these last 7.5 minutes could become a factor as this fight extends.
It must be interesting watching the sparring at Manchester Top Team where Babley does his preparation, because they've got some really, really strong fighters there. But you've got to imagine Babley's on the mat with the likes of Lewis McGrillen and Louis Lee Scott, Darius Matthews on the card later today. A lot of small, fast guys that are really going to encourage a small, compact heavyweight to think and move quicker.
McGrillen in the corner of Abraham Babley for this fight.
Rocking the Thailand tan, McGrillen in the corner.
Farmer tan.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing him back in action. This is solid work from Babley here, just mauling his opponent. Pinson's having the fight drained out of him here. He's far more accepting of this position in the second round than he was in the first. That really shows you the cardiac effect that Babley's style is having on him.
taking a look through ref cam here. Our referee's equipped with camera on the goggles. As AB moves to the mount, and then Pinson sneaks out the back door in the final 90 seconds of round 2.
And it's all good and well getting back to your feet, but then you've got that muscle fatigue as well. And Babley still moving light on his toes. You know that left hook's coming around the side of the guard in a moment.
And that panic that if you feel like you're going to throw, they could get underneath you and land a takedown.
Exactly.
Babley goes to the calf kick late in the round.
Isaiah really struggling to get going here.
That left hand continues to make its mark on the right side of Isaiah Pinson's head.
I'd like to see Babley sink that left hook into the body as well. I feel like now he's opened up that opportunity. Oh, there it is again. A little better on the takedown defense there from Pinson, though, able to drift his hips away, but he finds himself back against the fence, and I would imagine Babley is going to either break and strike or re-establish the takedown attempt.
Well, Babley hasn't had to work real hard on those takedowns, and so Pinson's going to have to do something serious to get a win here. He's got to stop Babley right now because I have him down 2 rounds.
Another left hand, immediately level change and runs through Abraham Babley, going back to the formula that has worked through the first 2 rounds.
Oh, okay.
And a great point by Big John as well, given the fact that, you know, Isaiah Pinson is 2 rounds down. There's a lot of pressure on him. But if you're Babley walking out of the round, you saw him off his stool straight away.
I've watched Babley before. He's a little ball of muscle, and he's very good at just riding on top of it.
So you can see Babley walks out of his corner and thinks to himself, you know what, I'm already 10 minutes up in this fight. I've only got to do 5 more minutes of exactly what I've been doing. And my opponent was way more dangerous in the first round than he is now in the third when he's drained. Got that wrist control, that handcuff. Babley looking to step over here, but he doesn't need to rush these positions. Until Isaiah Pinson starts to scramble, he doesn't really need to be progressing. He can be striking and controlling all the time. That wrist control causing Pinson all kinds of issues.
Yeah, Babley's control on the ground has been flawless in every position. He's just all over Pinson.
I can see him dragging him back here, potentially taking his back, but perhaps even trying to sink a couple of hooks in.
Pinson now able to control that right hand of Abraham Babley, but Babley just goes to work with his left.
That was a good elbow from Pinson from the bottom. For a moment, it got Babley's attention. I'd like to just see a little bit more annoyance at being stuck in these positions.
Yeah, he needs to be more urgent, try and explode up. Even if it does risk giving his back, he has to try and do something in this last round.
I mean, you could see the disappointment when he was walking back to his corner at the end of the second round. But that disappointment didn't stay with him at the start of the third round. And in this position, you have to make something happen. What we got? Half a round to go. He needs a stoppage here.
Yeah, he needs to leave it all in there.
And the worst thing about losing a fight is to walk out of the cage with regret that you could have done more.
Yeah.
Nice work with the body lock.
Abraham
Opponent back.
I mean, Babley he's really mixed it up. He's really put a lot of skills on display here. The takedowns, striking with both hands. We've seen a couple of kicks from him. This control and having to kind of negate whatever counters that Pinson has been able to at least try and employ. Babley is really showing rapid development to his game. He's 3-0. Barring any surprises, he's on his way to being 4-0 and showing how well-rounded he can be in this heavyweight division. Quick scramble there generated by Pinson, but Babley once again wrestles to the top. Now he's in side control.
I think Pinson was in a better position when he was turtled to get back to his feet. Now he has to turn and re-establish his base before he can get back. And of course, Babley is going to control him from side control for as long as he can. 90 seconds left on the clock as well. There's no reason why Babley has to take any real risks here. These short elbows, short chopping, damaging strikes is going to be enough for him to seal this this fight on the scorecards.
Final minute in this heavyweight bout. Babley on top of Pinson, and that has been the story for the last 14 minutes.
This forearm across the face here as well. He keeps dropping the elbows on, and he's got this knee nice and tight to his hips as well. That knee to his hip is causing all kinds of problems. We've got a pinch here, and we've got a pinch here. That is why the hips have been immobilized by Pinson, and that allows Babley just to chip away with the other arm towards the head. Flattened out, 30 seconds.
Leah, a smothering performance from Abraham Babley in this one.
Yeah, so impressive. I love the way he always keeps his knees off the mats as well, putting full pressure on his body weight on Pinson, making it even harder for him to get up. He's looked so impressive.
You saw the brief explosion there from Pinson. Just dismissed by Abraham Babley. Pinson rolls through and away.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 30-27 for your winner via unanimous decision, Abraham Babley.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, Abraham Babley. Congratulations, my friend. That was a dominant performance. Was the game plan wrestling when you stepped in here?
I'll be honest, the game plan was wherever I wanted it. Big respect to my guy, Isaiah Pinson, coming all the way from America. It's a big ask, all that jet lag and all that good shit. Fucking hell, I lost my voice, mate. But listen, big shout out to Belfast, yeah, having a boy from London who came from nothing. Now he's on a big stage. Hey, listen, I wrestled tonight because I could. If I need to strike, I'll strike. It don't matter who it is, I rise to the occasion. 3-0 versus 3-0. I'm 4-0 and he's, you know the rest.
Still undefeated, ladies and gentlemen, Abraham Babley.
Abraham Babley walks it off in the winner's interview.